All right. Well, welcome everyone. This is the Born CEO Miracle Morning Mastermind. Coach Fard Bell here, Sacramento, California, and founder of the Born CEO movement, where our mission is to inspire, empower, and equip purpose-driven people to become financially independent and to do what they were born to do. I'm excited. Today is the first day of the month. And it's an opportunity to capitalize from the previous month. One of the things that we practice as born CEOs in our productivity practices is closing the month strong with massive momentum, but also starting the month strong with momentum. And there's no better time to reflect on what to focus on the first day of the month, because we have a fresh view on what went well last month based on whether we achieved the goals last month, and we want to continue to build on that momentum, whether we maybe didn't fully achieve the goal last month, but you did so much activity pushing for it that you can capitalize on that momentum in the beginning of the month. But no, either way, here's the big lesson. Here's how we profit from the previous month. Number one, remembering that yesterday ended last night. So there's nothing we can do about last night if there's any emotions from last night. However, what we can do is begin the month more intelligently based on the feedback from last month. Here's what I mean by that. If you achieve the goal last month that you were going after, then you did something well, and you probably began the month well. You probably started the month early. You probably were productive in the beginning of the month and had a good run the first week, the first quarter of the month, ending on the 7th, and then the second quarter of the month, ending on the 14th, and then the third quarter of the month, ending on the 21st, and then the fourth quarter of the month, ending on the 28th. And if you had overtime, you continue to push. If you did not achieve the goal last month, you probably did not hit the month. You probably didn't hit the month with momentum. You probably didn't start off the month with momentum. You probably didn't maximize starting on the first day of the month, creating urgency, creating activity, creating opportunities. And the question is, did you lose a week of productivity? Did you lose 2 weeks of productivity last month? Did you lose 3 weeks of productivity? And more importantly, how can you profit from that feedback this month? So today is a short reflection day. And the question of the morning is, what did you do well last month that's worth repeating? And what are you going to do differently this month to make it even better? So let's hear from you all, whether it's something you did well this month, this past month that you're going to repeat this month. That's a positive thing. And or is it something that you're going to do differently this month to have more success this month than last month, which is also a positive thing. Either way, keep it positive, and let's hear from you all. What's the plan to maximize this month based on the feedback from our performance last month?
I'll go ahead, Coach.
We'll
Good
go
morning.
Deidre Glover and then Miss Breezy Ray.
Good morning. My name is Deidre Glover. I am the born CEO of Deidre Glover Incorporated. Um, Last month, I had some momentum, and this month, I'm going to have way more momentum going, out where I will be focused on reaching out to more people every single day. I won't allow things to prevent me from doing that every single day because I ended with a lot of momentum, and I'm going to capitalize on that. Thank you for saying this morning, Coach. Thank you for letting me share. That's
You're
it.
welcome. Put up some hearts for Miss Deidre Glover. Congrats in advance.
Thank you.
Um, in my business, there's a core leadership rank called Executive Director. And the acronym for Executive Director is ED. But we like to
Every
say
day.
ED equals every day.
Every day.
And it's a reminder that the key to qualifying executive director by the end of the month is doing executive director activity every day of
Every
the month.
day. Mm-hmm.
ED equals every day. So, whatever reminder you all need in your business and in your goals, you want to break it down to what must I do every day from the beginning of the month that would automatically set me up for success before the end of the month. Notice I said before the end of the month. Miss Breezy Ream.
Yes, sir. Good morning. My name is Breezy Ream, and I am the born CEO of Breezy Ream Incorporated.
Yes.
And good morning. And I just want to say thank you for all the help. And I am really excited about the new month and getting PC qualified this month and trying to do 10 a day, doing my best, Lord willing, to get that in 10 invites a day and strong invites. And I'm just really, really excited. So that's my accountability to you guys. And just thank you. So anyway, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Put up some hearts for Miss Breezy Ream. Congrats in advance, Miss Kramer.
Yes, sir. Oh my gosh, I was writing down notes every single day I am on this call. Oh, by the way, my name is Rachel Kramer. I am out of Las Vegas, Nevada, and I am the born CEO of Rachel Kramer Incorporated. And just I missed the mark just a little bit, but you know what I've learned along the way in the journey is these things that you teach us every single day. The way I'm breaking this down by the month, I'm breaking it down by the week. You're breaking it down by the day, and you're breaking it down by the hour and even seconds because there are seconds on the time clock like in a lot of sports, well, all the sports events, there's seconds. You got up until that last second and you just got to keep going. So the momentum that I got going is even though I just barely missed the mark, I am will get there this month in May because of the momentum that you continue to put into place and for your team because there are others that are watching you whether you're doing it or not doing it they're still watching you and they're going to follow your lead like you've been telling us if you're doing it they're going to follow your lead if you're not doing it they're going to follow your lead so I'm very happy to say that everything is getting into place and I'm building a strong foundation. And I am starting off this Mother's Day month of May in a way that is just awesome. But I also wanted to say that life happens. Things in like the kids say nowadays, life is life and things will come up in your life and so you got to duck and dive, and sometimes you have to roll with it, you know. And a couple of things have come up in my life, and they're not struggles because I'm overcome because God moves mountains, and I know He's got all of this going on, and it doesn't phase me a bit. It's not going to stop me. All right, back to you, sir.
So good. Put up some hearts for Miss Rachel Kramer, everybody. That's so good. And
And
um
can
and
I?
here's the thing. One moment. Here's the thing about what Miss Kramer said. And a new month is a chance to begin again more intelligently. A chance to begin again even more intelligently than before. When we really embrace this principle of starting off a new month with this mindset of reflection and recognizing that life can happen, and that's also a reason why we want to front load the beginning of the month with activity, massive activity in the beginning of the month. Because if life does happen throughout the month, and let's say you lose a few days, you're going to be so glad that you made the most of every day, so that even though you may have lost a couple of days of productivity, you still did enough activity to achieve the goal. So powerful. Was that Miss Hodges? I see Mr. Powell's
Yeah,
hand
I'm
is up.
sorry. I'm sorry. I was trying to get off of mute. So what did I do well last month? So I feel like I am constantly staying the course, even though I haven't produced anything. Like I'm just staying believing and not giving up, just staying the course. And I think this month what I can do differently is to go outside the box more, like outside like of my circle, like the people, all the people in my circle, names that I have from Facebook or Instagram or on my phone. I'm not getting any results with that, so I am now gonna do which I should have been doing before, is trying to be more proactive outside, talking to people and sharing the great benefit that we have to share with them. So just me trying to be more proactive and continue to not give up because I haven't produced. Sometimes it does get discouraging, but I find myself, my team picks me back up and helps me, encourage me so that I can keep going. And at some point out the momentum will start for me. I just got to keep going. So
That's so good. And write this down, Bettina Hodges Incorporated, and let us know your city and state. And I am the born CEO of Bettina Hodges Incorporated.
oh yeah, so Bettina Hodges Incorporated. I am the born CEO of Bettina Hodges Incorporated. Amen.
Well, awesome, awesome. What city and state?
And Bowie, Maryland.
All right. Congrats in advance on your reflection. And it's so powerful. Yes, stay encouraged and know that there is a law called the law of sowing and reaping. And the law of sowing and reaping states that it's impossible for you to continue to sow the good seed in good soil consistently and not reap a harvest. So you have the right mindset of staying encouraged in spite of what the results look like and making small adjustments. You know you have good seed, and now I hear you evaluating the soil that you're planting in and saying, hey, I've been planting the seed consistently in soil, and now I'm expanding into new soil to plant that seed in. I think somebody else needed to hear that this morning. What new
Amen.
soil can I expand into? Because that new soil might be better soil, better grounds, even though some of the old soil you've been sowing in may reap a harvest later, but you're focused on what you can control, not now, but right now. So good. Stay encouraged, sister, and keep on sowing the seed. Uh, and keep on getting better and increasing the quantity
Mhm.
and quality. The quantity of seed you're sowing and the quality of the soil that
Mhm.
you're planting in. So good, so good, so good. Mr. Powell.
Great morning, coach and family. Patrick Powell, by the way of Jamaica, New York, now residing in Phoenix, Arizona. That makes me a Jamaican, and I am the born CEO of Patrick Powell Incorporated. Coach, I'm just going to go briefly into this, but you had me up late last night, and the same thing this morning when you showed Purpose Mountain, but that's for another time. But thank you very much because it opened my eyes. But you begin by saying this morning, yesterday ended last night. And that's a fact. I put the work in. I did not accomplish the goal I wanted to. But nevertheless, today is a new day. And as I got up this morning and did my devotion, I just said, Lord, I need to put some more things in place. I need to restructure how I do things and to be more productive this month. And that's what I'll be working on because I need to accomplish this goal. So just want to say thank you very much. You know, yes, I lost a few days last month, but I can't look back on it. I got to look forward on it. So that's what I've been working on right now. But thank you very much for just opening up. Yesterday ended last night. It's a new day. It's a new month. God
You're
bless.
welcome, my friend. Yes, can be encouraged. Everybody put up some hearts for Mr. Patrick Powell. I hear a song in my head by Kirk Franklin. I Smile. I Smile by Kirk Franklin. And I think the beginning of it is today is a new day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And yes, it's a new day. And if we want to spend a little bit of time thinking about last month just to reflect so we can capitalize on it. This is wisdom. This is wisdom. The purpose of reflecting, looking back, is not to get stuck in the past, is not to get stuck in negative emotions. Um, However, it is to reflect only so that we can utilize that feedback for this new day, this new month, this new opportunity. And even the emotions of last month can be profitable for this month. If you're excited and inspired from what you accomplished last month, let that inspiration and excitement drive you to be productive starting early this month. If you're frustrated or about where the ball may have been dropped or distractions may have set in last month, let that frustration drive you to be even more productive this month. Remember, everybody, we are athletes in business. As born CEOs, we are athletes in business. And we're looking at the scoreboard and we're looking at that last game. The game ended at midnight when the clock ran out. And now, if we spend too much time thinking about the last game that we played, then we're already off track to win this new game called this month. Every month is a new game. And we don't have time to be dwelling in the past too long because the game has already started. The clock has already started for this new game in this new month. And we don't want to make the same mistake if we've made the mistake in the past of not hitting the ground running in the new month early enough. We don't want to make that same mistake. We want to be laser focused on this new month. And we also want to capitalize on the lessons that we can take away from the last game so we can perform even better in this new game. And so good to hear everybody's reflection. Mehdi, great morning.
Good morning, family. This is Mehdi zooming in from Phoenix, Arizona. I am as born CEO of the CEO Mehdi Incorporated and Incorporated. Uh, I oh my gosh, I try to when I thinking about 30 years ago, same time I was preparing myself to go to the airport to go to Turkey for my immigration interview. I was so nervous. Look at me right now, 30 years later. I'm here. The reason I'm here because I didn't give up. The reason I'm here, I had a opportunity to have a freedom to fail. You know, I was listening to some audio. The CEO of the Facebook was saying that the greatest success came from freedom of failures. That was amazing. I have to be honest to myself that even I did over 3 times a day at least Zoom presentation. Even I had 7 to 10 people come to or breakfast or luncheon, but even I haven't got the result I wanted. But I'm sure that if I could do more, if I could use my potential more, I could have a better result that I have it right now. Because I haven't used 100% of my potential for my success. I didn't put in the sense of urgency to do the three-way call. I didn't do the sense of urgency to do the follow-up call. I have to be honest myself. And but this month is May. It is a lot of purpose to take advantage of every single minute of May, June, July, August, September through the end of the year, because it's going to be my 30th anniversary to come to the United States, and every single minute of it is the memory, and I want to feel this difference, see the difference, and show the difference and compared to 30 years ago, same day. I want to always write it down. 30 years, 30 years ago, where I was, today where I am. That's all matters. Again, thank you for allowing me to share. Again, we must use 100% of our potential before we evaluate our daily activity. I love you all, and thank you for allowing me to share.
That's so good. Put up some hearts for CEO Mehdi. Powerful, powerful, powerful. Um, yes. And Mehdi, write these 3 words down. Mehdi. Mehdi, what's your first and last name?
I have a long last name.
Yeah, what is it?
Mehdi Haji Mirzai.
Okay. So write down your first name. What's your first name?
Mehdi.
Okay. So write down your first name, your last name, and the word incorporated. First name, last name, incorporated.
I'm a, I'm a born CEO of Mehdi Haji Mirzai Incorporated.
There you go. That's how you say it every time. And then say, I am.
I
There you go.
am,
Put
I
up some
am a
hearts.
born CEO of Mehdi Haji Mirzai Incorporated.
There you go. Put up some hearts for Mehdi, everybody. And that's so good what you said. What you're talking about is playing the long game, having the balance between the long-term vision and short-term urgency. And it's a dichotomy called patient urgency, where we are patient with the progress and urgent with the activity. It's an interesting balance. It's like that salty and sweet flavor, right? It's a balance, it's a dichotomy, but they go beautifully together. Patient urgency, patient with the vision and the results, but urgent in the activities of today. And when you combine that combination, it allows you to have staying power, to have long-term power of giving yourself time to grow, to transform, giving the soil time enough to produce the fruits from the roots, but also being urgent in the activity to do all that you have in your power to produce. And you can't lose with that. You can't lose with that. You got enough patience to allow time for the results to show up, but enough urgency to act now and do all that you can today, to invest all that you've become, to do all that you can do, to be all that you can be with urgency, but given the patience for the results to show up. Oh, that's how you master. That's how you master this thing called life. So, family, as we go into this powerful day, remember who you are. Remember where you're going. Remember the opportunity that you have to invest all the lessons you've learned from last month, the last game, so that you can perform even better, even wiser, even earlier this month than you did last month. Love you all. Have a great day. We'll catch you next time.
Love you.